What is up, you guys? Your boy Terminator007, and we just completed our war against the Thin Blue Line, sorry, who are now the Thick Red Line. So it was a lot easier of a war than I assumed it would be, being that they had such a major Town Hall 10 advantage compared to us. But we had 2 more 3 stars, and that was the story of this war. So yeah, we had the same amount of 2 stars. They had a lot of attacks remaining though. So a good war overall for us. We 2-starred all their Town Hall 10s. We had 9s do that. We came close to a 3-star on a Town Hall 10. And they didn't even attempt my base. They failed on base 1. So that was a pretty big deciding factor for that. Once we knew they failed on Sam, we pretty much knew we had the war locked up. But anyway, I'm going to show you 2 attacks here at the top, and then I'm going to show you some 3 stars. First of all, this 2-star was Big Lou's first ever Go Wee Wee. So just showing you that 2-starring Town Hall 10s is not that big of a deal, even for a Town Hall 9. So what's he going to do here? He's just going with the standard 4 golem set for a Town Hall 9. Town Hall 10s, I prefer to use 5 golems, but Town Hall 9 4 is definitely the way to go. So he's creating a funnel here. He's putting down his witches there, and then he's going to start in with his heroes once that funnel is created. And he's putting down some wall breakers to break in there. He's got to jump to lead himself into the core. He's raging on that side there to get that queen working in. Now he puts in that max golem. A decent poison spell. I think it was a little bit early. Now is when I would have put the poison spell down. He could have put that poison spell right on top of that witch there. That witch is going to provide a little bit of distraction. He could have also put on the queen because it would have slowed down her attacking ability. But he's got the king working in. He's going to aggro to that queen, and his queen, the attacking queen, is going to do the majority of the work. These witches are sitting in here just pumping out a bunch of skeletons. They distracted the queen for a good while there, and that's why the king didn't really suffer too much damage. Locked down the 1-star, and I like how he saved some minions and wizards to pick up this 50%. Queen's going to run into a giant bomb there, but that is not too big of an issue. All the witches in the core are now down. He does have 1 to the outside, but that is going down quickly. Aggro the queen's ability, and once it takes out this archer tower, that's about as much as she will get. Just going to fast forward this last bit here. Picking off these places where there's cannons targeting and not archer towers, so he is able to get that with his minions. Didn't need to waste a wizard there, so really a smart thinking on his part. Because he was able to get that archer tower down, he was able to pick up all this percentage freely, and that is a 2-star for us, which is a really big 2-star. If you can have number 8 come up and get number 3 in a 15v15 war, that is huge. So our next replay is going to be from Sam I Am, and the reason I'm showing this is because how close he was to a 3-star. And this isn't the worst base ever. This is a pretty decent one, and we don't mod, so it's not like we have practice attacking these. But 97%, and you're going to see in a little bit what got him. So he's using the giants, and I thought that was really interesting, using giants instead of another golem. What he's using that for is to soak up all the beams from that Inferno Tower, freezing that backside, that Tesla, that Inferno Tower, Expo, Wizard Tower. He's getting all that in that freeze, and that's going to protect his troops in the middle. And his troops are starting to work their way around as soon as he puts his Hog Riders in. So they're going to go target those defenses. He's going to have to hit his queen's ability early, unfortunately, because that Expo targeted her. Had that not happened, I think he would have 3-starred this base. And there's one other thing. He wanted to put down the heal spell now, but with the new icons on the spells, sometimes you have to double tap them, and I have found that to be really frustrating. So that heal spell is down late. A lot of his Hog Riders died because of that, and that's going to be another huge factor. See, if he had more hogs, he could have overrun this archer tower here, and unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do that with that big bomb, all those skeleton traps. He's just not going to be able to overrun it, and by the time they get over to these defenses, they're too thin in numbers to be able to get any of those. And he really wanted to get that Tesla out of the way. Had he gotten the Tesla, it really wouldn't have been that big of an issue. His wizards could have come around over here on this backside probably and got it, or maybe even those giants. but there's just too much damage remaining, and he is not going to be able to finish off that 3-star. But still a good attack, a good plan. If you see one single target Inferno and you're able to just rush the multi, I feel like it's a good option to go with the Hogs. A lot of people are using the Laloon at Town Hall 10, but Hogs can definitely still be used. Alright, here's an attack by Mike, aka M. Lingy, and you guys always see he's bringing in the good attacks. So, trying to lure out the CC here, nothing special, just using a few Hogs for that. He's going to draw them up to the top and do a normal kill because his Dark Spell Factory is down. He's starting to create his funnel here, and he's doing that on the left side. His queen is going to walk a little bit, but then she is going to get locked on this dark storage. He hasn't busted open the middle yet to get his golem in there. The king's going to have to work on that wall a little bit. And then he's going to jump right into this queen. And with the new jump mechanics, it really helps your troops be able to see that jump spell from far away. See, that golem was on the edge where, just behind that king, where those couple ghosts are right there. And it was able to see the jump, to be able to jump into the middle here. Before, it probably would have taken a hit on that wall, but now it's nice to be able to see it from far away. So, getting turned into Golemites there, but he's starting to bring in some Hogs here. He also has a loon, and I really liked him bringing this balloon. He sees how these troops are going to path. They're going to path along this inside here, and then they're going to work their way to the other side. Now, he's going to put that loon down there, and that helped him save a lot of time. These Hogs didn't have to path their way back, and he was just able to save a lot of time, and he wouldn't have gotten the 3-star without that. So I really liked that touch. And lastly, I'm going to bring you a raid from myself, my mini account, my Town Hall 7, level 1 Hogs taking on a Town Hall 8. So just trying to lure out the clan castle here, and I'm going to bring them out to the side. I don't have a poison spell as a Town Hall 7, so got to do a normal witch wizard kill, and then we're going to start this attack. Try to kill that cannon there with a couple loons, but obviously the archer tower level 3 balloons doesn't really work too well, so I had to put the rest of them on there. But once that happens, I'm going to do a 2-finger drop on the side, and last finger drop there in the middle. Not able to really do a 3-finger drop when it's that wide. My Hogs are going to start working their way in the middle. And I use this rage spell, and the reason being is these defenses are so clumped up right here, and you want to get through those splash defenses really quickly. And I don't have a haste spell, so I'm going to go ahead, use that rage spell, and that's going to carry them over to the other splash damage as well, using that heal to keep them up still. So you kind of want to use both. With Hog Riders, you can't go all rage. They're just a little too squishy. But using that heal was a good thing to use, and I'd like to see some other people start to use some rage, rage in their Hog attacks. Some people in my clan have started doing that. I don't see it too much around the community, though. I do see it for Town Hall 10 attacks, and that's kind of how I got the idea to bring it into mine. But anyway, trip that bomb on the outside with a with an archer. I tried to shoot the archer tower with it, but unfortunately it got taken out. The Hogs weren't going to path there either, so there's really no sense in why I would have taken that out. But anyway, my Hogs are going to start to work their way around, and this came down to the wire. I'm lucky that one Hog went out to that builder's hut over there, or else I would have ran out of time. But just in the nick of time, we're going to get that clan castle and finish up the 3-star victory. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you smack that like button. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.